In 1620, while the Mayflower was in Provincetown, 18 of its men sailed in a small shallop, searching for a place to live. They came to present-day Eastham, where they were met by a group of Nauset. After a brief but violent encounter, the English left towards today's Plymouth. In 2020, we remember this first encounter. We explore its meanings for today and tomorrow.
I'm Jim Russo. I'm chair of the Eastham 400 Commemoration Commission. And with me is...
I'm Debra DeJonker-Berry, the Eastham Public Library Director.
And we'd like to just review some of the work that's been done here for the Eastham 400th commemoration. This has been about bringing people together to examine the impact of the Mayflower's voyage to this country in 1620 and now 2020. The programming was based on a number of different topics. They included exploration, immigration, innovation, self-governance, religious expression, and Thanksgiving. Through a number of different programs that we've put together, we've examined these and talked about them. We've showed videos and movies about them. We've had book discussions and any number of events. We started with the events back in 2019 with a wonderful series.
We were very fortunate to receive a Mass Humanities grant, which funded a series of talks and walks, programs bringing major scholars in to talk to the community. The idea was that we would all be on the same page. We would all know our story before the commemoration year. And part of that was that we were able to engage Dr. Ian Saxene, who wrote our story for us, the story of the first encounter in Nauset. This happens to be the bilingual edition in English and Portuguese. And we do have copies of the full version, the 84-page version of our story, available through the library on curbside pickup right now, if anyone would like it.
That in itself was a huge milestone for Eastham to be able to put together such a great story, just our own, and be able to share it with the world. It's spurned all these talks and discussions that have gone on since then. From there, we went in and we had our opening ceremony last year, which was a great event, starting with the Nauset interfaith service, early morning service with Anawan Whedon from the Wampanoag Nation that also did a blessing. And it was extended. He told us about the earth and its creator and how these things work together. And it was very moving and spiritual for everybody. And that afternoon we went on to for another event that brought the whole community together with talks about our past, our present, and our future. It was intermingled with American folk music as well as stories from people within our community, and stories and performances by the Easton Sons and Algonquin dancers. They contributed greatly, and we finished later with a community get-together.
At that get-together, we had a little bit of pilgrim food and native food to enjoy, and Sherry Pockneck was our native chef, and I still think about those corn fritters that we had that day. But my favorite memory of it was not only do we have this wonderful food, and there's always a line for food, but we had distribution of the books, and the distribution of the books, the line was longer than the line for the food.
Yeah, it was wonderful. We had people coming to us in tears that they couldn't believe how moved they were with what happened there. And as Anawan Whedon said to me later, this is part of closing the circle, and by bringing everybody together. And everybody embraced, freely and enjoyed what we had put together. It's what they brought there, not what we gave there. So it was a wonderful time, and it opened up the door for us to do a lot of programming. As you know, a lot of that got stopped, but because of COVID-19. But our partners have stepped up to the plate in their own ways with virtual presentations, and our own Tom Ryan put together the series called the Sunset Series, which started in early June, and for 99 episodes goes through to September 7th. And at the same time, he also put together the Campfire series, which was every Sunday night in July and August. Those two events, most all of which are recorded and can be found on the eastham400.org site.
And one of our final programs on the Sunset Series will be Desiree Cole, who will walk everyone through the wealth of information available now through the Eastham 400 website.
We've had a number of wonderful partners. The Eastham Historical Society, of course the Eastham Library, the Eastham Painters Guild, the Nauset Fellowship, Nauset Regional Schools, the Cape Cod Natural Seashore, and other local historical society artists, authors, historians, scholars from every study. It's been a wonderful experience, and tribute to the people of Eastham and this community that they've worked so hard to put this together. We've been graced with this photograph from Bruce McCamish that came and photographed a number of different points in Eastham. We've used this one throughout our Sunset series, and hope you've enjoyed all of this. We expect to continue on this year with more programming, most of it virtual. The library has done a number of book reviews.
We have our Saxene book discussion. We go chapter by chapter, and we're on our second series, and anyone who wants to participate, just go to our website and you can join for that. And we're looking forward to having a couple more scholars come remotely this time. And the beauty of these programs, when we do them, is they're recorded and they're there for the future and on the 400 website.
And I think that's the great thing, is that we're able to archive all of this forever. People have asked to use it for their purposes in other communities, other societies, and it's there for them. So we're very happy that we're able to add this to our legacy, and it's available for everybody. Last thing I'd like to mention is go to our website and check out some of the commemorative items besides some of the logged information that's on there. I think you'll find them great. These are a one-time opportunity to get these commemorative ornaments and items that you can bring home and enjoy forever. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Joanna Hollick, and I'm the coordinator of the Sunset Series with Eastham 400. I'd like to thank you for all of your support of the Sunset Series over the past few months. Although the Sunset Series is drawing to a close, this is not the end of Eastham 400 events. In the coming months, we will hold a variety of different events and programs. An example of such programs is a sunrise service that will be taking place at 7 a.m. on December 8th, the 400th anniversary of the first encounter. I encourage you to check Eastham 400's website, www.eastham400.org, to stay updated on upcoming events and other projects that we are working on. Thank you.